What's up, weirdos? What's going on, guys? All right, so we're going to have a little chat here. What's going on with the market macroeconomically? Is this time different? We're going to look at it all. But first, let's have a look at what's going on the charts. What's going on with our favorite cryptos? Jasmy down 2.6% on the day, down 10% on the week, 23.7 on the month, but up 30.6 on the year. Down one spot in rank to 79, a $1.02 billion market cap, 51 million in volume. XCN down 4.7% on the day, 17.5 on the week, 58.1 up on the month, and 1,006% up on the year. Down 5 spots in rank to 113, $606 million market cap, and 74 million in volume. Swiftcoin down 7.5% on the day, 15 on the week, up 114 on the month, and up 560 on the year. Down 16 spots in rank to 264 with a $172 million market cap. And volume's up a little bit from last night, not much, but 10 million in volume. And of course, Zebek, guys, down 14% on the day, up 20.3 on the week, and up 90% on the month. Down 28 spots on rank to 340 with a $116 million market cap, 33 million in volume. Let's go look at Bitcoin. What is happening on Bitcoin here, guys? Right? That is what's pulling down the market right now. So Bitcoin, we sat nicely. We actually got up over the 30-day SMA, which is what I was hoping for last night. We got to 99,500. However, right now we're seeing a sell-off, 96,900. But honestly, guys, could it be another fake out before moving back up to the upside? We still have about 5.5 hours, 5 hours and 40 minutes until this daily candle closes. This candle may very well be back over the 100-day SMA before the close takes place. But the bulls and the bears are having themselves a battle right now, guys. Me personally, I'm scooping up some altcoins right now because of this dip opportunity. I'm not missing out on it, guys. I'm going to take advantage because, again, we may be green by the end of it, right? But right now, that's what's going on. Bitcoin's dragging everything else down. As you can see, Jasmy's chart is extremely correlated to Bitcoin's. So Jasmy got all the way up here to 2 cents, 275, but it's getting pulled down again by Bitcoin, which is really, really frustrating, guys. Listen, I get it. I'm just as frustrated as you are, right? Some days I wake up. This morning I woke up. I looked at the charts as I got up, have my tea, looked at the screen, and I was just like okay, like this sideways, monotonous, boring action. Like it is enough already. It is enough, okay? And when I say that, guys, when I start to feel that way, right, it's a good sign because it means that we've been doing this for so long that even my patience is starting to wear a little bit thin, okay? So we got to have some volatility soon here. We got to have volatility soon. Now, when I say that this isn't normal, I'm not talking about the market structure as a whole. I'm talking about this sideways action for like 18 days straight now, right? That's what I'm talking about. Everything else is perfectly normal, right? But this dreary sideways action can really, really weigh on you because it's boring, right? And then what happens, and I've said this before, what happens is when the charts are sideways and boring, it forms a void, right? A void. And people, especially people who are prone to negativity and being toxic and paranoia, those people tend to start to fill that void with negativity and what ifs, right? And then they end up what ifing themselves into a giant snowball of paranoia, fear, and they spread it. They go into chats, they go into comments, they say, hey guys, this is what's happening, this is what I think. There's not going to be a bull run. We're going into a bear market. It's all going to zero, right? And it just spews. And the more they go, the bigger the snowball gets because they're dragging other people down with them, right? And what ends up happening is all the people who sell in fear and negativity, because that void is being filled, they all end up losing money, because what happens is the market ends up reversing to the upside, and then they're chasing green candles because they let someone else drag them down with them, right? So yeah, it's funny how that kind of happens. So don't let yourself get dragged down by those people, right? Going over to XCN and Swift, exactly the same thing, guys. Exactly the same thing, right? Lower highs, lower lows. We're still inside of this structure. I honestly, at this point, I do think I am fairly confident when I say I believe that XCN and Swift are going to come down and sweep the lows around 1.5 cents, right? Maybe 1.4. I think we're going to see that happen. I don't think it's going to be long-lived, but I do think that we're going to see that drop to the downside. I think some people are not going to be able to handle that or stomach it, because it's going to feel bad. It's going to feel like a bad dip, but it's really not that bad, right? If we dump down from where we are right now on XCN, I mean, we're looking at a pull down to, it's about 19% pull down, right? So people are going to feel that. So can you handle it? That's the question, right? Can you handle it? Same thing over on Swift Coin, right? I'm fairly confident at this point we're going to see about 1.5 cents, 1.4 cents, and that's fine. It's not as bad. I don't think it's as bad of a pullback on Swift Coin as it is on. Yeah, no, it's only about 11% down for Swift, so it's not that bad for Swift Coin. But yeah. So can you handle it, guys? Can you handle it? Right now, we're seeing pullbacks across the board because of Bitcoin. We had ZBEC come down perfectly and retest the support level, the top of this trend line of the breakout, right, at 2014. Perfect retest, just like we did back here as well. It seems to be holding great, because when it retested it back here, boom, violent move to the upside. That shows so much buying pressure at that level that it just shot it right back up again. Same thing here. So much buying pressure that it just shot. It would be very, very difficult for the bears to push it back down below 2014, in my opinion, right? We got down there and we went right back up again. Too much buying pressure. People see the price down here is too much of a good opportunity to dollar cost average to pass up, and then it gets bought up and goes right back to the upside, right? So yeah, so it's looking bullish, guys. It's looking bullish. And a couple other little, house order things here. From DMV Boss says order books analysis, buy versus sell. Look at the sell wall on XCN here, guys, or the buy wall. Sorry, look at this buy wall from 1 cent 89 and below. Look at this all the way to 1 cent 888. Right, that's a massive buy wall. These are all buy orders that are put in, right? So it's going to be hard to push the price of XCN downwards, guys. The sellers, the bears, are going to have to push through this entire sell wall to be able to get it down further. So, and then also over on Jasmy, look at this, guys. New whales are buying massive amounts of Jasmy out of nowhere. Look at these buy orders today on Jasmy. Over on Bybit, 25.9 billion Jasmy. Binance, 24.2 billion. Bybit deposited 22 million, right? Bitvavo, 19.1 billion. Continues. Coinbase, 13.7 billion. Wintermute, 12.3 billion. And then we have anonymous address here, 9.3 billion. A lot of Jasmy being scooped up here, guys. A lot of Jasmy being scooped up. So listen, I've been talking to a lot of people. We do a lot of one-on-one AMAs over on the Patreon, just helping people kind of that are struggling get through this emotionally and stuff like that, right? And what I would say is this, guys. I know that, you're seeing a lot of people out there right now, especially if you're new to crypto. You're seeing a lot of people out there telling you that this time is different. And you're getting worried, right? You're getting scared. Maybe there's not going to be a bull run. What if these people are right? What if we just go down into a bear market? What if we've topped already, right? Or what if the bull run's getting pushed back to like 2026 or something? So there's a couple things I want to emphasize to you guys. One, and the most important, this is not a Moon Boy channel. I'll always be honest with you guys, right? I know that sounds like a bad start, but it's not really, right? But I do have to preface everything with saying there are no guarantees in crypto. This is a game of probabilities, right? That's what this is. The 4-year cycle has never been broken, ever. Not even COVID broke it, okay? So what I would say is that the probability is that the 4-year cycle will stay intact, right? That's the probability. Those are the chances. Those are the odds you're playing, right? The probability is there's still going to be a massive altcoin season. Probability is Bitcoin has not topped yet, right? But a probability is not a guarantee. You have to understand that, right? My confidence is that we are still due to have one massive, face-melting, phenomenal bull run, blow off top altcoin season. I think it's going to be fireworks. I think it's going to be fantastic. That's where my probability assessment takes me, right? But again, nobody can promise you anything in crypto. No one can guarantee anything in terms of where the charts are going to go, right? Every single cycle, there are people pointing out macroeconomic situations and telling you that this time is different, right? So let me tell you something right now. Everyone's talking about the tariffs and China and all of these other things that, okay, so the inflation, and they're saying because of these things, no altcoin season, right? Because of these things, we've already topped, or there's not going to be any blah 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 negativity, right? This time is different because of these things. Okay, follow me on a journey, if you will, back to 2020. Okay, market was just trying to recover from the C19 effects. The markets, when that happened, went into a nosedive, went into a massive nosedive. I'm talking straight red candles, quicker than a hiccup to the downside, right? Devastation in portfolios, way worse than anything you've seen to this point in this market cycle, right? And in that cycle, in 2020 into 2021, what were people saying? I will tell you. They were saying this time is different because of that virus. This time is different. There's not going to be an altcoin season because that virus spiraled the market into a massive nosedive. This time is different. That's what the story was in the last cycle. Because of C19, this time is different. The 4-year cycle is broken. There will be no altcoin season. We've already topped. We're all screwed. Get out, sell, sell, sell. That was the story in 2020, going into 2021's bull run. And what happened? This time was not different. And those people who said that to everybody got a lot of people wrecked. A lot of people lost money. A lot of people missed opportunities at life-changing wealth because they believed some moron who decided to spew out something based on opinion and talked about it like it was a fact, right? So that's why I say to you guys, it's the same song and dance. People ask me, how could you not be worried with the situation being what it is? Because I've been here before. The stories are different. Like the nuances of the story are different, but the book is the same. It's the same book, right? The story ends the same way. So it's up to you what you want to do with that. But I understand it's harder for people who've never been through a cycle before. You're just going off what people say, and you have nothing tangible to hold on to. And I understand that stress, but understand that in 2020, 2019, 2020, 2021, in that cycle, there was a lot of new people in that cycle who felt the exact same way you feel right now. Some of them made big money because they ended up having faith and holding on. And a lot of them missed the opportunity. And here they are back again saying, I'm not going to lose money this time because I saw what happened last time. So which one are you going to be? Are you going to make money this cycle? Are you going to risk it and make money this cycle? Or are you going to miss an opportunity to be safe and then come back in 2029 and say, I'm not getting screwed this time around. I fell for this last time. It's really up to you. All I can do is tell you what I've seen in my experiences in this cycle, right? This time is different, has been the famous last words of more content creators and influencers than I could shake a stick at. So, what do you guys think? And let me ask you a question. If I was to tell you that you could join our community over on the Patreon and be a part of over 1,800 people in the chats, buzzing constantly, dropping gems. Guys, we just dropped a gem, by the way, over there last night. Get in early on this one, especially with the market dipping right now. It is a great opportunity to scoop these gems up, guys. We're looking at 7 gems, including the one that I picked up last night, similar to XCN and ZBEC, how those projects have run. Okay, if you want to get in early, get over there. But listen, if I was to tell you, you could have that opportunity, you could have these gems, you could get over there and look at these projects and know what they are and decide if you want to buy them. You could join our community. You could join our live group video sessions we have every single evening on the Patreon. And you could book one-on-one coaching AMAs with me personally. And you could do all of this. And all I want from you is for you to buy me a Happy Meal. Would you buy me a Happy Meal? Of course you would. Why would you miss out on that opportunity? Considering you can leave anytime that you want if you don't like it. If you go over there, you're like, you know what, I don't like this. What did you lose? You bought me a Happy Meal to check it out. But I can promise you 2 things for sure. 1, you're going to learn something that's going to make you be a better investor and a better trader in this asset class. And 2, once you get involved with the community, once you get into the chat, you get to know some of the people over there in this phenomenal community, you're not going to want to leave, right? So it's definitely worth checking out, guys, for the price of a Happy Meal. Check it out. The link is down below. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. I'll see you guys in the next one.